a new era here in New York, brought on by the opening of a brand new state-of-the-art Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx, as MLB The Show gets you set for this afternoon edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we say thank you to fathers everywhere. Father's Day here at the ballpark, and we've got a good one for the dads here in attendance, as it'll be the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. And Soup, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this one?
Well, one guy that will make his presence felt one way or the other is Mark Teixeira. I mean, here's a guy that's already put together a number of monster seasons, and here's the scary part. He's only just now coming into the prime of his career. He's got to be a serious MVP contender in the years to come.
All right, Dave, we'll hear from Rex shortly, but now let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets. It's brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit and start saving today. Leading things off is the shortstop Jose Reyes. Angel Pagan bats second. He'll be the DH this afternoon. David Wright bats third, and he'll be at third base. Carlos Beltran is the cleanup hitter. He'll be in center. Daniel Murphy will follow, having a tough time of late against left-handers, so we'll see how he responds. Gary Matthews will hit sixth and play left field. Behind him, Jeff Francoeur out in right. Alex Cora bats eighth at second base. Henry Blanco finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. They'll be opposed by the winningest postseason pitcher in Major League Baseball history, the veteran left-hander Andy Pettitte. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Out of the third base dugout now is Jose Reyes, and we are ready for baseball from the Bronx.
Now batting, Jose Reyes.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swinging a ball headed towards the hole. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Yep, leadoff man aboard to kick off the ball game. And you know he'll be keeping a very close eye on that third base coach, because he is a definite threat to run here.
Angel Pagan will be the batter.
Now batting, Angel Pagan.
Reyes holding. Here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
Boy, not wasting any time over there at first base. He was able to single leading off the inning. Then he decides to run on the first pitch, and now he's in scoring position with nobody out.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, a heads-up move by the batter there is while the run scored on the play, he was able to hightail it up to second base.
David Wright will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
The batter, David Wright.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
Fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. But fastball misses 2-2.
Yeah, you can already tell the strike zone's going to be all over the place today.
Grounded foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. On deck is the dangerous Carlos Beltran. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, the more pitches you make a guy throw, the better the chance you're going to get one to hit, and that's just what happened as he drove this one right over the wall.
Carlos Beltran will be the batter.
Now batting, Carlos Beltran.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And even he's smart enough not to chase that thing.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Daniel Murphy will dig in here.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run.
Well, you want to talk about the importance of getting off to a good start on the road. This has got to be more than they imagined, as this will extend the lead even further.
Gary Matthews will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Gary Matthews Jr.
First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Well, they tried to cut the fastball by him, but he wasn't having any part of that, and he just took a big hack, and that was goodbye baseball.
Jeff Francoeur will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Jeff Francoeur.
But fastball inside, ball 1.
Boy, and this already has the makings of a very short outing.
Ball lined to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, and you see where this pitch is. This is by design, and they know this guy's susceptible to a pitch up there, but he comes through anyway.
Alex Cora steps in now.
Now batting, Alex Cora.
And and this one runs up high, ball one.
And keep in mind that Pettit has an excellent move to first, maybe the best in baseball.
Runners on first with one down. The next pitch goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but foul. In for strike two.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get the one. Henry Blanco will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Henry Blanco.
Pettit holds now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one.
And boy, his location has really been an issue in the inning. That pitch is right down the middle.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as Swisher comes over to try and cut it off.
No hesitation that time, rounding second, as he's going to hustle all the way to third on the base hit.
So it's first and third with two away, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now batting, Jose Reyes.
Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
And you talk about making life easy for your pitcher, Matt. He'll have a huge lead to work with now, and he hasn't even taken the mound.
Angel Pagan will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Now batting, Angel Pagan.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Ball one. This is the 11th man to bat in the inning. A ball hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 6-0. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Robinson Cano will bat second and play second. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Nick Johnson is the DH today in the number 7 spot. Brett Gardner hits 8th in left. Francisco Cervelli finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. They'll go to work against a guy that was once known for having one of the best sliders in baseball, the veteran left-hander Oliver Perez. And a look at the Mets alignment behind him, led by a 2-time Gold Glove Award winner David Wright at third base and a 3-time winner Carlos Beltran in center field. Derek Jeter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And after that big top of the first, it must seem like hours since he warmed up in the pen. Good start there.
Fouled back. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw by Cora, one away.
That was a good pitch there. He gets Jeter to roll over on one, and he's retired.
Robinson Cano will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Cora. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Ball 1.
And even when you're missing low with the fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Ball 2. Now pitch. Fouled back. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Here's the pitch. And that's going to be ball 4 to A-Rod, and with a base open, you can't fault the thinking much there.
And at 3-1, you can afford to look for something up a little, so he wasn't going to bite on that low one.
Mark Teixeira will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A check on A-Rod, now the pitch. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Mets are out on top, 6-0. David Wright will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
Now batting, David Wright.
The pitch. And Pettit goes to the fastball here as he gets ahead. It's no balls and a strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And he'll try to lock him up with that down and in to keep him from getting extended.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And if ever there was a guy who needed to get a first out, this is him. After giving up 3 big flies in the first, I've got to imagine he's still a bit shell-shocked.
Carlos Beltran will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch coming. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and one. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
Daniel Murphy will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy.
Too low, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Gary Matthews will step in. He homered his last time around.
The batter, Gary Matthews Jr.
Fastball inside, ball 1.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
Hard to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, I would sincerely hope that he's nearing the end of the line here. These numbers don't lie. You see him already, 10 hits allowed, and he has not been sharp so far.
Chad Gaudin will come in and pitch now. 2 men on, 2 out, and making his way in is the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way. Fastball
in there for a strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1, 2-1.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead this one 6-0. Curtis Granderson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
An 89-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle and you swing through it? Shame, shame.
And that misses 1-1. One pitch on the way. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, with the slider, it's not necessarily the movement, it's the late movement. He goes to swing at this thing, and it's just not there anymore.
Nick Swisher will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
First pitch coming. Hit hard, but foul. Misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, look at this thing. 2-seamer with some hair. That's tough to get a bat on.
Nick Johnson will stand in.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here it comes. Lays off, and it's 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, that looked pretty good there, but this is a pretty good job by the catcher to come out and give him a pat on the back and get him to refocus here with 2 outs.
Brett Gardner will be the batter.
The batter, Brett Gardner.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And Beltran will pull this one in, and that will retire the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Mets out in front, 6-0. Alex Cora will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time.
Now batting, Alex Cora.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
And look where this pitch is, right in the happy zone. He loves that thing middle in, and he explodes right through it.
Henry Blanco will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Henry Blanco.
Swinging a hard hit grounder down the line. Base hit.
Well, you'll see this fastball catches far too much of the plate. You're just feeding a batter's strength when you leave it there.
Jose Reyes will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Now batting, Jose Reyes.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at 3rd. Step on the bag for 1. Angel Pagan will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Angel Pagan.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Jeter has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. David Wright will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one.
Now batting, David Wright.
Fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swing, and a ball bounced back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Carlos Beltran will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Carlos Beltran.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
changeup low, 2-0. In there, 2-1. Two men are on with two men out. And he misses again, ball 3. Daniel Murphy would be next. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. A-Rod is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead it 7-0. Francisco Cervelli makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
And that misses for ball 1. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
The location mistake there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And here it is again. He thinks the thing's low, but you can see pretty clearly that this thing comes right in at his knees. That's a good call.
Derek Jeter digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 to Jeter. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Foul. And he lays off again, ball 3. Robinson Cano waits on deck. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Took them a little bit, but here in the third, they found their way into the hit column. Now, let's see if they can string something together.
Robinson Cano will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
A look by Perez, now the pitch. Pretty well hit, deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And he lays off for ball one.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he's able to track this one down on the run for out number 2. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Changeup called strike one.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
And he'll throw over to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, 2-1.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 7-0. Daniel Murphy will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Gary Matthews will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Now batting, Gary Matthews Jr.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, this thing had the distance. The only question is, would it stay fair? And sure enough, it boinks right off the foul pole and right for a home run.
Jeff Francoeur will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. There's ball 2 now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this is just a case where he reaches back for a little something extra, and he just fired that fastball by him.
Alex Cora will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Now back, Alex Cora.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Foul. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, just know where to go that time, so they teach you to turn your back to it, and it looks like that's what he tried to do.
Henry Blanco will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now batting, Henry Blanco.
First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Runner on first with 2 away. He misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Just never got into the flow of that at bat, so he'll try again with the next guy.
Jose Reyes will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Jose Reyes.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. And that misses 2-0. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gardner gets back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mets out in front, 8-0. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And there's ball 1. Here's a swing and a foul ball as that was just wide of the bag. Now the pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Curtis Granderson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
The batter, Curtis Granderson.
And that misses inside 1-0.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 4 full. The Mets are out on top, 8-0. Angel Pagan will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Angel Pagan.
First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. David Wright will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, David Wright.
And here's the first pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Base hit. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
And his fine performance continues here as he's on again. And in fact, he's now just a triple shy of hitting for the cycle.
Carlos Beltran will try again, 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting,
hard back up the middle. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. A run is in.
Just getting contributions from everybody up and down this lineup. He joins the RBI parade here with his first of the ball game, and they're just hitting on all cylinders right now. Frenzy hitting.
Daniel Murphy will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Lead by Beltran, and now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. .2-0 on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Jeter. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1.
Pretty good job on the turn there. Have a look. But it just developed a little too slowly to get the double play.
Gary Matthews stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one.
The batter, Gary Matthews Jr.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
I think they finally figured out they need to work around this guy here.
Ball lined toward right center. Base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
4th hit of the ball game for him, including 2 home runs earlier. This one at least stays in the yard, but they just haven't been able to get this guy out.
Jeff Francoeur will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Jeff Francoeur.
Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0.
This guy's thrown more than 50 pitches since coming in, so we'll see how much longer they can let him go.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, that's a fastball, and it looked like it caught him flush, and he grimaced pretty good after that one.
Alfredo Aceves is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Alex Cora will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. On the ground for A-Rod. Go on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 9-0. Nick Johnson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Fouled straight back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Ready with another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, and no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Brett Gardner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Let's check this out in slow motion on Swing Track. It's not too often that guys are early on a fastball, but he looked like he was just a little too amped up that time.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yep, calling a fairly wide strike zone here.
Grounded foul. Two out, nobody on. Tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
The workload for Perez getting up there, 70 pitches in the ballgame. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mets out in front, 9-0. Henry Blanco will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
The batter, Henry Blanco.
First pitch coming. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And this ball will be chopped foul. down the line, but this is a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
And you want to talk about a perfect two-strike pitch? Have a look. Right on the corner away, and he couldn't have done anything with that thing even if he did swing.
Jose Reyes will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The batter, Jose Reyes.
Lays off 1-0. Spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that is over the wall. Home run.
Well, this is an illustration of what happens when you don't get that first pitch strike. He fell behind right off the bat and then tried to sneak a fastball by him, and you can't do that.
Angel Pagan will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Now batter, Angel Pagan.
Lined into left center. Base hit.
Well, they go right after him with a fastball to start the at-bat, but his hands are just too quick that time.
David Wright will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The batter, David Wright.
Cutter runs outside, ball one.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
The 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
With Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And 2 now.
Oh, and that puts him in a pretty good hole now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 now to right. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Jeter on to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead it 10-0. Derek Jeter will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. He gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or two, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And gone! A home run!
Well, there goes the shutout in one fell swoop. One of the first mistakes he's made in the entire ball game, and it winds up costing him.
Robinson Cano will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Now here's the first pitch. And a foul ball straight back. Decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That thing's almost in the dugout. What are you swinging at?
No outs, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And he'll take the walk of shame back to the dugout like so many of his teammates already have.
Alex Rodriguez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
The next pitch. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
Here he comes on 3-0. And this is lined hard to deep left. And a fine play there as he's able to corral this one on the move for the second out. Mark Teixeira will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Curtis Granderson would be next. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 10-1. Damaso Marte will be the new pitcher. Carlos Beltran will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Taken outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Base is empty here with nobody out. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now from our camera on top of the stadium, you'll see that thing's inside, but he got him to commit, and that's a good pitch right there.
Daniel Murphy will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Pitch ran in on him that time, and he just couldn't get the bat through the zone, so it's an easy play for the pitcher.
Gary Matthews will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far.
Now batting, Gary Matthews Jr.
And a ball, 1-0.
And I think hitters can tell early that a fastball down and in is one they can lay off.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 1-1. Now a bullet back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, say one thing for him. When he hits in bunches. 5th knock of the ball game, and he's just found every opening on the field in this one.
Jeff Francoeur will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Jeff Francoeur.
Low for ball 1. hard liner toward short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mets out in front, 10-1. Curtis Granderson will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Yeah, when guys start missing up late in the ball game, it can sometimes be a warning flag.
And a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Nick Swisher will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Line hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Try to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Here he comes on 2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Very enticing, but a good job holding up.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, you can tell he's fallen off the beam just a little here. Pitches are starting to pile up like autumn leaves. He might be near the end here.
Nick Johnson will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Matt, without jinxing anybody, they've still got a big 0 in that hit column.
Brett Gardner will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Matt over 100 pitches for him, so he's got to be just about at the end of his line.
watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Francisco Cervelli would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and he's safe. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 10-1. Alex Cora will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Now back, Alex Cora.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
The pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Henry Blanco will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
The batter, Henry Blanco.
Lays off a fastball, looked good, but it's 1-0. Grounded to third, picked up by A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
A little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
Jose Reyes will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far.
Now back, Jose Reyes.
And here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Swinging a line drive. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 10-1. Kelvin Escobar will come in and pitch now. Francisco Cervelli will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Now back, Francisco Cervelli.
And that misses, ball 1. Back with one in there for a high strike. Outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2. swing and a high chopper. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Maybe this can get something started for him here. That's just their third hit of the game, so if they want to get into it, they better hope to string together a few more hits.
Derek Jeter will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And he'll get a lot of outs if he can spot that thing on the inside corner.
One on the way. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Under it is Francoeur, and he's got it for the first out. Robinson Cano will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
His swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a shot toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Here comes the 2-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Foul. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
And, Matt, that's fun to watch. The more pitches you see in an at-bat, the more chance you have of locking in on one, and he came through there.
Mark Teixeira try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And the infield's into double play depth there as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
First and second now, one man out. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Curtis Granderson to try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
On the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Two now.
Matt, he's digging a hole for himself now by not offering it those.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3.
And now that runner on first can get a head start here with 2 out.
Misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
One swing of the bat could really make him pay for that.
Nick Swisher will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Man, he looked like he was playing cricket on that one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. swing and a bullet to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll extend his hit streak as well, as he's now reached a Baker's dozen, 13 ball games. Pedro Feliciano will come on looking to get the final out of the inning. Nick Johnson will be the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Matthews is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 8 full. Mets out in front, 10-3. Boone Logan is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Angel Pagan will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. 9th inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. In there, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's one gone.
Hits this one right on the button, but they've got him played perfectly, so they're able to throw him out.
David Wright will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle.
The batter, David Wright.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And a nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the 2nd out.
Well, no cycle for him on that swing. He'll remain 1 leg shy.
Carlos Beltran will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one.
The batter, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Matt, when you establish an off-speed pitch first, now you can go anywhere.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Teixeira will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets are out on top, 10-3. Brett Gardner will try again, 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Brett Gardner.
Throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Left that pitch right over the heart of the plate, Matt, but he got away with it.
On the ground to third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1. Bobby Parnell will be the new pitcher. Francisco Cervelli will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ground ball towards the hole. There to get it is right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
This is just a case of a guy having to protect with 2 strikes, and he chased one out of the zone.
Derek Jeter to try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now Derek Jeter.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, the Mets were able to do something here they couldn't do in the 2000 Subway Series, and that's win a game. This has got to feel great for Met fans.
And good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there, and he had a whale of a game.
So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score. The Mets come out on top, 10-3. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.